Welcome to Spotlight Torrance, where we're exploring your city. I'm Julie Chan. On today's show, we're venturing into high school drama classes as well as community theater to find out how passions are discovered and stars are made. But first, we're at closing night of A Man of No Importance here at the Torrance Theater Company, and they tell me this has been the most popular show to date.
Thank you. House may not be packed, but don't let go, sir. You've got scenes to play.
Ian Evans is a graduate of Torrance High and an actor in this show. Ian, talk about when you found your love of acting.
Well, I always kind of acted a fool as a kid, but I think that kind of gave me the right to act, I guess. I'm not so uptight, but I figured it out my senior year because my junior year I was looking at colleges, and to be honest, I was just going to go to the Navy and just do that. I kind of like traveling the world and seeing different places. So at that point, I kind of looked at everything that I could do, and I said, maybe I should pursue acting.
And how did you find acting, or how did acting find you in high school?
Teachers always came up to me and asked me. It was always kind of like somebody wasn't there who was supposed to be there, so the teachers had to find somebody, and they found me each time on different occasions. So it's kind of like a luck of the draw.
What do you mean? You were like walking down the hall and they were like, "Hey, Ian, we need you to be in this play."
Yeah, no one would show up for a certain role, and they would just look at all the kids, and sometimes they come to me, and then I just say, okay, I'd audition for it. So.
Now, were you already in a drama class, or like how did they find you?
I didn't really do drama class until my senior year, but I think they realized that I was kind of goofy in class, and they thought I'd be a hot prospect for whatever role it would be, so that helped me. And for them to be able to see me and choose me to come out for a role.
And so in your senior year, you ended up taking drama class, and talk about what that class was like for you.
So I took drama with Miss Duvall, who's this nice lady. She's like a good level of happiness but sternness as well. So she's a great person to, if you're starting off acting.
We had a chance to go and meet Mrs. Duvall at Torrance High and check out her class.
What?
And so we're going to take a look at what her class is saying and what they enjoy about that drama class.
Working out who swaps out furniture from one play to the next, or within some of the scenes, some of the plays, you have actual scene changes within.
Casey Duvall, a graduate of Torrance High, is more than just a teacher to her students.
Mrs. Duvall believed in me before I even believed in myself.
According to Jarrell Javier, who is passionate about drama class, Duvall is different from other teachers in the way that she connects with her students and teaches them about every aspect of theater.
It's diverse, so I get to do the sound, I get to do the lights, I get to do backstage, I get to do stage crew, I get to do costumes, and it's definitely developing my performance as an actor.
For other students, like Alexis Balderrama, who had no desire to take drama class as a freshman, she is now a senior and student director of an upcoming play.
She's a really good teacher. She's really funny. She makes the class so much fun.
While the theater is empty now, Miss Duvall inspires her class to light up the stage and pack in the house.
You know what I mean? All right, moving along. Do you have a question, ladies? Oh.
It is the best job ever. I'm spoiled. I'm happy that they pay me because, I got to put food on the table, but I just might do it for free if they didn't. So it is. That's the whole reason I'm here.
With 170 students a day, Duvall hopes to instill character and build confidence, despite the reality that only a few will actually go on to pursue theater after high school.
With the help of Ms. Duvall and the help of the class and all that stuff, it's given me all the tools that I need to hopefully succeed in the field.
Javier attributes following his passion of performing arts to Duvall, who has been nothing but positive and supportive.
I don't go up there. I'm always up there. She has a poster. It says, "Welcome to theater. Your day just got brighter." And she cheers me up whenever I'm having a really bad day, or she's someone I can talk to. She's not only my teacher. She's my confidant. She's a coach. She's a friend.
Drama students at Torrance High and alums like Ian Evans are grateful for Duval's spirit and passion for theater, as well as her ability to be a friend they can trust. Reporting for Spotlight Torrance, I'm Julie Chan. What was it about her class that made you think this is what I want to do after high school?
Improv that we did in the class, there's like no rules, but you could just go up there and kind of be yourself.
After high school, what did you do to pursue this acting career?
I went to the American Musical and Dramatic Academy for 4 years to get my bachelor's, but they had a lot of training there, so much material that would help me find out what I was good for and also show me things that I want to pursue as I continue my career and get me to a marketable place.
Right.
Yeah.
That's wonderful, Ian. So excited for you. Excited to watch you in tonight's performance. Coming up after the break, we'll be talking to Gia Jordahl of the Torrance Theater Company.
Get out to the forest
Let the kids connect to their roots. It's gonna be so much fun. Yeah! Woo-hoo!
Hey, guys, wait up!
and discover the wonders of nature with your family.
These trees are the key to our way of life.
Fresh air.
What a glorious morning!
Clean water.
Woohoo! This is great!
An endless forest adventure.
Let's rock this jungle! Yo, this is untapped territory.
How amazing!
Visit discovertheforest.org to find a forest near you.
Maddie, congrats on paying off all those student loans.
Finally, right?
How'd you manage that anyway?
I started tracking my spending, changed a couple of habits.
Wow, I'm kind of living paycheck to paycheck right now. I don't even know how I'm doing it.
Well, have you tried saving a little?
I want to, but where's that money gonna come from? Bill collectors, they're the worst. Am I right?
When it comes to financial stability, don't get left behind.
Not home.
Get tools and tips for saving at feedthepig.org.
Welcome back to Spotlight Torrance, where we're exploring what it takes to get into acting. Gia Jordahl of the Torrance Theater Company joins me now. You've been here with the Torrance Theater Company for 15 years. You've seen a lot of actors. Talk about the common quality of a successful actor.
You know, it really depends on what setting you're talking about. So I'll talk about maybe in our setting in community theater, which is a little bit different than going after it professionally maybe, somebody that's just interested in doing it avocationally for fun. The qualities are generally the same, but you're always looking for the strongest thing an actor can do really is listen. Which maybe isn't the first thing that comes to mind of people out there that haven't taken classes before or something of that nature, but listening on stage, being engaged, listening to what's happening in the story helps an actor be more natural, be in the setting, be in the moment, instead of somebody that's just there listening for their next line, what their cue is. So being an engaged listener is a really great quality. But also the intangibles. Obviously, you want people that are committed, reliable, people that are interested in being part of a team, people that have discipline, and then the natural talent, helps too, but people that are willing to work on it. Because sometimes, you start on a small role, you don't have a lot of experience, you gain some experience through that process of production, and then maybe next time it's a little bit bigger role.
And you mentioned, somebody who comes and doesn't have much experience. So what is your advice to somebody who wants to get into community theater but has never done theater at all but aspires to be an actor?
You know what? You got to be brave. Sometimes you just have to be brave and get out there and go for it and audition. Auditioning is nerve-wracking for anybody. The most seasoned veteran has a hard time auditioning. But actors that have never done it before and actors that are doing it on a daily basis, the key is staying in class. Even working actors stay in class, hone their craft, constantly retooling. I always like to say it's like an athlete. If this is your profession or if this is something you want to do seriously, even for fun seriously, like an athlete, you're constantly training. You know, I always tell people, like, how many times has Tiger Woods reworked his swing? It's the same thing. And as you get older, maybe the kinds of roles you're going after are going to change. So staying in class is really important. And it's difficult. And it's hard in our community, too, because there's not maybe a ton of classes for all the age ranges, which is something that the City of Torrance, through the Cultural Services, we're getting ready to rectify. In the next year, we're going to be launching classes for both youth and adults in a wide range of theatrical-based classes, and from improv to auditioning to scene study, a lot of things to help our community take that first step.
And will those classes be done here at the Torrance Theater on your stage, or will you be involved with deciding on what those classes will look like?
We're going to do a hybrid. We're going to do some stuff at the Torrance Cultural Arts Center where most of our city classes are offered because we are a program of the city. But then because we work with the Friends of in this space, we will probably have some sort of performance element. So if people take a scene study class, at the end of that class, they can come on our stage and perform for the community, for friends and family, and get a taste of what that's about. Because that's an important part of the process, and it will make it a little less of a sting, you know, if they can do it in that kind of an environment before they maybe go out and audition for a big show. So that's really our hope in the next year, to take the success of what we've done here in the theater company for 15 years and branch out and create theater programs, places where community members can learn and then join us on stage in our shows.
Right.
So.
And at what point is someone ready to audition for one of your shows here?
When they're ready. You know, I think it's an internal thing. When they feel confident to go out and audition and they come in and then the director sees them and says, you know what, there is a place for this person here. Sometimes we're our biggest critics and we like to judge ourselves a little bit too much, so it's just saying, you know what, I'm ready to go out there and take a chance. Go to the audition, give it your best shot. You know, maybe there's a way to carefully ask for some feedback after the fact. Email them, say, thank you for seeing me. Do you have any feedback? I enjoyed auditioning for you. And that might help. And we love to do that because we're community theater, so we always try to create the whole process for people. It's open to everybody to audition. We are not exclusionary in that way at all. And then we try to give back to the community by saying, this is what you should work on, or you did really great in this, build on that. So we do that when we can.
So community theater is really a great place to start, especially for local residents who have this desire and passion.
Yes.
Our reporter Jacqueline Sarkeesian was out at South High School